So the video you guys have requested that I make more than any other has been to spend the night hanging out with Toby and see what Toby the guard dog does every single night. Well, in today's video, you guys are getting that wish. Hey Toby boy, how's it going, bud? Are you excited? Hey buddy, are you excited? Are you excited? That's right, you know what we're doing tonight. We're having a sleepover party, that's right. To ensure that my mission is as fruitful as possible for you, the viewer, I'm coming armed to the teeth with tools. I've got multiple GoPros, I've got trail cameras, I've got a drone, I've got multiple high-powered flashlights, I've got multiple video lights, and I've even got a special video camera that can shoot at night. This should really be fun. All ducks, go to bed! All ducks, go to bed! Last night, I heard a bunch of coyotes and they were crazy close, so my hunch is that they're in the area and they'll be back again tonight. All ducks, go to bed! It's always the young ones who are the stragglers. In you go, Alexander Hamilton.
I am not throwing away my shot.
In you go, Martha. There we go. And to make this even more interesting, tonight, for the first time ever, I'm gonna be trying to free range my geese outside full time. But now that we have this tall 5-foot fence plus electrical wires running across the top, I'm gonna try to see if they can free range. If I'm gonna be able to scale my farm up, I need to be able to do this. And I've invested a lot of time, money, and energy in building this fence, making sure it's secure, training my guard dog, Toby. So I really wanna see up close if my system's gonna work here. If it doesn't, I know I'm gonna have to reconsider my farm business plans in a serious way. You're free to do whatever you want tonight. You know, hang out, have a ball, have a party, go to sleep. It's all on you. You have adult responsibilities now. I hope you use them wisely. Toby and I are gonna be up there watching out for you. But yell if you have any problems. We'll hear you. What do you think, Toby? You think they're gonna do okay? I do too. I think it's gonna be a fun night tonight, buddy. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you, buddy. I really am, yeah. Funny, I didn't even get to sit down and eat my dinner and we started to hear the coyotes, so this is definitely going to be an interesting night. So yeah, this is my little campsite for the night. Should be pretty cozy here in the Toby shed. I've got it outfitted and ready to go here. Don't mind the camera equipment or the lights. Kind of the only way you guys are going to be able to see anything tonight. I am excited about that night shot camera though. I'm curious to see what sort of imagery it picks up for me. This is the first time I've ever really used it. I tried to feed Toby his dinner inside the shed here, which is usually where most of his meals are, but I think all the flashlights and lighting freak him out a little bit, so he's actually sitting out there. I don't know, I thought he would like to come in here, but apparently the lights scare him away, so I'm gonna have to feed him outside, but we can go do that right now. There you go, buddy, eat up. And if you're curious about how the geese are doing, well, they're all pretty much up here by the duck house and Toby house. You can see House Slytherin, they're right there. All 7 of them are hanging out. And then if you're looking for the big flock, they're over there actually, by the brooder house. Everybody seems a little weirded out by the whole situation. They're not quite sure what to make of my presence here. They're also not quite sure what to do with themselves. They keep walking around and bumping into stuff and bumping into each other. It's kind of funny. I had initially heard the coyote earlier, but that seems to have died down. Right now, everything seems to be pretty quiet. How's it going, Mr. Toby Dog? Yeah, nice job, buddy boy. Looks like you're a member of the Clean Plate Club. Good work. Good work, pal. All right, Toby, we're just gonna go hang out now. So for those of you wondering what I'm actually gonna do to kill time this evening, Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing I do most of the time when I'm trying to kill time, other than respond to social media posts. I like to use the Audible app. So I have this Audible membership, and you get like a credit every month to listen to a book, and then you get discounts for the books. And I'm a real big fan of just books on tape. I like, you know, fiction, I like how-to, nonfiction. Right now I'm listening to the biography by Walter Isaacson about Ben Franklin. Growing up as a kid, Ben Franklin was always one of my heroes just because he was this like multi-talented wizard guy. I was always so impressed with like all the things he could do, but then he was also really civically minded, and I don't know, that sort of speaks to me, I guess. So tonight I will be listening to that book.
But the compromise did not settle permanently the issue of the Assembly's power, nor did it restore harmony between it and the proprietors.
Okay, I know you guys didn't watch this video just to watch me listen to audiobooks, so it's a little bit later, and I think it's time for me to go do a little walk around and see what I can see around the property. So let's go. Hello, geese. How's it going, guys? Everything okay? All right. What's happening, House Slytherin? Just hanging out with Toby? Why don't you come with me, buddy? What's up, Pablo Barncat? How's it going, pal? Huh? You doing good? Just on the prowl for some rats or mice? That's good work that you're doing here, buddy. I was not sure if you came out here at night, but I guess you do. That's cool. Toby, you coming? I don't know. Toby's reluctant. He doesn't seem like he wants to come. He's back over at the duck house watching the geese. That might just be his protective nature. He might not want to leave them, which I get. You know, Maremmas are such a protective breed of dog. It's not shocking, I guess. All right, I'll wait for you, buddy. It's cool. Come along now, hop along. Funny, I walk through here so frequently, but it feels so much eerier at night like this. It feels like a totally different environment. Oh, sorry, man. Didn't mean to catch you doing your thing. I actually wonder how good this camera is. Let's try to turn it on. What was that? I heard something over there. I hear something in the bushes. You hear it, Toby? Oh, it's Pablo. Oh, Pablo, you're following us, huh, buddy? It's okay, Toby. It's just our friend. He's our friend. I know. Toby and Pablo like to play with each other. Pablo's having none of it. None of it whatsoever, are you, buddy? Let's keep walking the perimeter here, Tobes. Here we're at the border. So this is the western border we're now on, which is the far reaches of our fenced-in area. And out there is the great beyond. Let's see if I can see anything with this night shot camera. This feels like quite the adventure. Me, Pablo, and Toby. We're like a team, aren't we, guys? Come on, guys, let's go. Come on, Pablo. Come on, Toby. It's kind of nice being out here tonight. It's been so cold lately. Right now, it's not bad. It's, you know, in the 40s, but I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but Pablo's still definitely following us here. We'll wait for him. We're in no rush. Come on, Pablo. Aw. Yeah, you know, in any good adventure, the party doesn't break up. That's one of the rules. Come on, guys, let's keep going. Got a little bit further before we go back towards the farm. Come on, Pablo, keep up with us. It's like he gets close, but he doesn't want to get too close. We're now back at the southwestern corner of the pasture boundary. It's funny though, even out here, Toby's a little bit on guard, much more so than he usually is. Like you can see in his stance, he's like, when we're down by the farm, you know, he's like much more relaxed. Here, he's like at attention, ready for anything. All still and quiet out on the pasture. Just bugs. What was that? Oh, just Pablo and Toby. What are you knuckleheads doing? Let's go. We're not seeing anything here. Careful, Pops. Come on, man. Let's walk back, guys. Over here is the spot where I've seen a bear trying to get into the pasture before, like right around here. I know that there's a bear living in our cedar swamp, which is way down that way. I don't know if you guys can hear those, but I can definitely hear those geese. I'm so proud of these chestnut trees. They're coming out so good. Cause Morgan and Toby and Pablo are on a venture, doing all the things that they do on adventure. This song's got no rhyme and it's got no rhythm and no melody or tune. One of you guys in the comments the other day mentioned that we're sort of like a chicken tractor graveyard. This is one that got tossed in the bomb cyclone. I gotta clean this stuff up. There's just always so much to do around the farm and feels like never enough time to do it. Of course, I know some Weisenheimer in the comments is gonna tell me it's because I make all the darn videos, but whatever. I know when I'm ancient and on my deathbed that I'm never gonna say I wish I spent more time cleaning my farm. Wish I added more animals, wish I went on more adventures for sure. But cleaning my farm? Nah. Hey guys. How's it going? Everybody doing okay? I will say that was a lot of fun. I also gotta say this camera is pretty interesting, and hopefully we find some interesting things on the game cameras. You know, one of the reasons I've been so reluctant to make this video is because it's so hard to shoot at night that I felt like it'd be boring, but gotta admit, just being out there walking with Toby and Pablo, it's kind of fun and nice. You know, at this point on the farm, my companions around the house are now Allison and Little Barn Cat. But when it's around the farm itself, my companions really are Pablo and Toby. And so, actually kind of nice as boys going on a walk, I guess. It doesn't seem like anything's happening right now, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a nap. But if I hear Toby freak out or bark or anything, I'll be sure to wake up and check on it. So I was just sleeping and I heard Toby barking, and so I just got up. Toby, is it just Pablo Barn Cat again? How you doing, buddy? I don't know, Toby. I think it was just Pablo. How are you doing, geese? Everybody's good? Let me do a little walk around. Doesn't seem like there's anything going on. I don't know what you're barking at. You hear the coyotes again? Kind of hard to hear the coyotes over these geese. It's so jarring to have to wake up at night like that. Whew. It's like I'm in full-on panic mode. And I gotta admit, it's hard to sleep with those geese standing outside of me too. Or standing outside of my door. All right, guys, I'm going back to bed. What's out there, Toby? Huh? What's out there, man? I see something out there. What is it, Tobes? Hey, buddy boy. How's it going, pal? Hey. Do you guys do this all night, every night? Is this what goes on here? Oh my golly. I'll let you crazy kids be. I'm going back to bed. Geese, you're driving me nuts. Can you guys go out to the pasture? I gotta admit, it's been very hard to sleep with these guys. They won't leave the area around the shed, and they just honk constantly. Oh my gosh. Release the Kraken! How's it going this morning, guys? I'm not gonna lie, you guys. That was a long night. So there were no coyotes, no wild animals. Pretty much it was just Pablo and Toby and the geese. All night, the geese. So I guess off the back of last night's experiment, I feel like I learned a couple of 3 things. Having Toby here on the farm really does keep the predators away. Even when I checked the trail cameras, like nobody was coming around. I think the closest thing we had was the far-reaching trail camera picked up a little deer walking by. Rise and shine, chickens. How's it going, Will? Greet the day. The second one is that geese are really annoying. I barely got sleep last night, and it wasn't because of my good friend Toby here. No, it wasn't, buddy. You were a good pup. It's because the geese were making a constant racket all night. And then third, most importantly, I think my pasture-raised goose system where they're free-ranging, I think it's gonna work.